The 4 phases you must go through to get where you want to be, also called the 4 stages of learning. Here it's called the hierarchy of competence. Begins at the bottom beginner level with unconscious incompetence. Does not necessarily recognize the deficit, may deny the usefulness of the skill, also called wrong intuition. Next stage, conscious incompetence. Recognizes the deficit and sees the value in new skill. Doesn't yet know how to do the new skill, also called wrong analysis. And conscious competence understands and knows how to do something. Heavy conscious involvement in executing the new skill, right analysis. And finally, unconscious competence. The new skill is second nature and can be performed easily, can teach to others, right intuition. I'd like to look at that 4 stages as something, as just one model for looking at learning, but within our context, it's how we can go through these stages in our at-home practice. So we're ready for a sectional or to share them, and progress along them at a sectional, and then to bring that to rehearsal. So all 3 aspects of this cycle are a weekly occurrence. And the most valuable one is the at-home practice. And that's the one we don't really know what goes on or how it goes on. And that's why we need your feedback. And we need those practices to be efficient. And one of the best ones we know of is to do a little bit every day. You've heard it a million times for centuries. Teachers have been saying this. But we also know that we learn to do skills unconsciously. The Russians have a saying, learn to skate in the summer and swim in the winter. And that's because the unconscious brain will continue to process in very amazing ways. We know the saying, well, let me sleep on it. That applies to the same thing. If you let it go and let it work, it'll be ready for improvement the next day. And if you look what we've done with our lives, it's the things that we do every day that we get confident at, we get better at. So this is the top of the pyramid. And we're going to try and help that, inform that through sectionals and rehearsals. But this is how good you get, how good we get. Now we can grow off of each other's growth.